When we consolidate signals together, the basic idea is to take two or more signals and put them together in order, one after the other after the other. This is done in computer code by using array concatenation. Let's take a closer look at how we can consolidate signals together. Here are the steps that you can use within MATLAB to import in two different sound files and then consolidate them together by using array concatenation. First step is to read in the sound files. As an example, let's say I've got two sound files on disk. The first is called signal 1. I can read this one in using the audio read function. The other one is called signal 2. I'll also read this one in. If I would like, I can plot these two things to see what they look like. Here's the first one. Let's also listen to it. And here's signal 2. What I would like to do is take signal 2 and place it right at the end of signal 1. This can be done using array concatenation. So I'm going to use the square brackets to put these two arrays together. Now keep in mind, signal 1 and signal 2 as sound files, as mono sound files, they are both column vectors. They have one column and a bunch of rows. So what I need to do here is call signal 1 and put it next to signal 2. And here I'm using the semicolon as part of the concatenation to make sure the dimensions are correct. Let's assign this to a new array. I'll call this one signal 3. So here I've created my new array, and if I like, I can plot it and see that everything has worked correctly and also listen to it. The last thing that I'll demonstrate then is how we can also insert some amount of silence in between two signals whenever we're doing the consolidation. So here I'll still work with signal 1 and signal 2, but in between I'm going to insert 1 second of silence. This can be done by using the command zeros, which will create a new array based on the dimensions that we provide here. So we'll make use of the sampling rate and say we would like, in this case, 44,100 samples for the number of rows and then one column. We're going to use this command as part of the array concatenation. So here, I'm going to insert inside of the square brackets, I'll use signal 1 and then signal 2. This will put the signal 1 first, then the silence, which is just nothing more than zeros, and then signal 2 at the end of it. I'll assign this to a new array I'll call signal 4. Let's visualize this one and also listen to it. So you can see at this point, this is where we've inserted the 1 second of silence. And it sounds like this. So this is how you can consolidate signals together by performing array concatenation.